Life be lifing. We just talking crazy. Welcome to the show. Hey, oh, what's good, family? What's good, man? We back. We back in the shop, and it's open one more time, bro. I know I've been missing for a couple days. My apologies. Had some other stuff going on, so hey, my apologies on that. But we back. As you come in the building, please hit that like button. Please drop a comment. Let me know you're in the building. Please hit that subscribe button. And if you don't mind, share the line to somebody that knows somebody that might share it to somebody else. You feel me? So yes, Thirsty. Appreciate y'all tapping in. But we back. Hopefully y'all feeling good tonight. Hopefully y'all had a great Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't mad at nothing. I'm feeling good. I had a great day. A decent day. I ain't gonna say great, a decent day. But we here. We here now, and we're gonna run this content, and we're gonna let it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it do is what it gonna do, and it is what it is. What it ain't, it ain't, and what it's gonna be is what it already been. You feel me? So you feel me? That life be life, bro. You see what I'm saying? So let's get into it, family. Welcome back to the show, man. Welcome back to the show. Hope y'all don't mind. Grab y'all drinks, grab you a snack. Whoop de whoop, text your situationship or your wife or your significant other, whatever it is, and tell them you busy for possibly the next 3 hours. According to how everything go, you feel me? Because tonight we talking about something, you feel me? We talking about something that possibly can get you blocked. Can it be a blessing? Shoot. Or it can be a divorce depending on your answer. I'm just saying. Like for real. But we're going to go and dive into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever pops out. Stay late. They missed the beginning of another party. Feel me? So, but tonight we're going to talk about, should a man's purpose come before his wife? Should a man's purpose come before his wife? Yeah, I said it. It's a tough one for a lot of people. Shoot, a little bit of tough for me, but but before y'all start, misunderstanding me or picking at me, you know what I'm saying? Relax, breathe. You know what I'm saying? This is a conversation. We grown over here. We grown. We don't judge nobody. We let everybody do what they do. However you feel is how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Now let me paint the picture. You know what I'm saying? For the women, you got a man, he got a vision. He got ambition, he got a dream bigger than his current bank account. You know what I'm saying? He trying to build something. Whether it's legacy, business, ministry, whatever it is, music, technology, startup, whatever it is, whether it's real estate empire, whatever he's trying to build, you know what I'm saying? And then he meets her, right? He meets this woman, soft voice, strong opinion, you know what I'm saying? Smells great all the time and boundaries, She's like, baby, I love your drive. I love your ambition, but I need time. I need presence. I need attention. You know what I'm saying? We paint this picture now. Pay attention. We paint this picture. And now he's sitting there like he's an episode on Love and Logic or something. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're in a position to where if I don't build this, we won't have a future. But if I build this and lose her, what was the point? Now we at a crossroads. Feel me? So which one comes first? You know what I'm saying? Purpose or wife? Now let's be honest. I like to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of men were taught this phrase, growing up, you know what I'm saying? A man without a purpose ain't nothing. A man without a purpose ain't nothing. I know if you a guy out there, if you had any type of father figure around in your life, I know you heard that. I know you heard that. Um, we heard it in church. We heard it from your uncles. You heard it in some and back in the day in some rap interviews. Like you saw it in movies. Like even if y'all can remember, I'm good on some movies, not all movies, but some of them I am. But if you can remember, if you ever watched The Pursuit of Happiness, my boy Will Smith, now I like him, he's a great actor, he was homeless in that movie. He was sleeping in bathrooms, him and the little boy, he was chasing a dream, you know. His marriage couldn't survive the pressure, you know. He has gave out all his money on this little technology thing that he had invented. I can't remember what it was, but it was a technology thing he invented, and his wife ended up leaving him. You know what I'm saying? Hate the movie Pursuit of Happiness. You know what I'm saying? And after that, he became homeless because he put all his money into that adventure. You know, and the marriage didn't last because at that point he had put his purpose in front of his wife. And some men watched that and said, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's why purpose comes first. But hold up now. Because some women say, if I'm your wife, I am a part of your purpose. It's going to determine on how you see it for the most part. But now that right there, that's where it gets spicy. That's where it get a little hot saucy. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. That's where it get a little greasy at. Because let's define purpose now. We gotta define purpose. We're gonna talk about purpose versus wife. You know what I'm saying? Purpose is not a vibe. It's not a I want to be rich. It's not I'm trying or I'm figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Purpose is a assignment. It's a direction. You know what I'm saying? Purpose is a calling. Purpose is something that will still burn in you, even if nobody clapped. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you know it's your purpose. Even if you ain't got nobody in your background clapping for you, and you still pursuing it. Now, a man without a purpose is like, you know how you can connect to somebody to Wi-Fi, but you ain't got the password. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it kind of like. It's kind of like everybody's connected. Like you can see it, you can hear it, but nobody's respecting it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the flip side to it. A marriage without presence. That's like you going out here and buying what's one of the fancy cars right now. Let's say let's just say a Tesla. That's like going out here buying a Tesla and you ain't got no engine in it, just a shell. You know what I'm saying? It looks good, sitting there, but it don't move. But you can't drive in a way just look good sitting there. That's what a marriage without presence is. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to go here. If a man puts his purpose before his wife, does that mean he ignores her? Because he sacrificed his time, he emotionally disconnected, but he expects her to just understand. Now, I'm gonna say this. I do believe you will have some women out there that will be okay with that. That will understand or see the see the goal or see where you're trying to go and believe in you. I do believe you had it. Now, how long they will believe in you is a different story. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe you got some out there that will stand 10 toes down behind a man if he says he has a vision and they willing to go with it. You know what I'm saying? But now, or does that mean, he leads with vision? He prioritizes his long term over short term. You know what I'm saying? Do that mean he protects the future, even if the present is uncomfortable? You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to think about all these variables from each and every different angle. We got to think about it. Because those who are two very different things. Now, culturally, especially in our community, most of the time we glorify the grind. You know what I'm saying? Get out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like I came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I started at the bottom, but now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We most of the time we glorify the grind in our culture, in our community. You know what I'm saying? Hustle now and enjoy later. You know what I'm saying? Like, sleep is for the weak, grind don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure if you been in the community, you've heard that. You heard them exact phrases. You heard some of them in songs. You heard some of them in movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been around. You know what I'm saying? But nobody talks about the emotional tab that comes due later. You can build an empire and come home to a stranger. I don't know if y'all hear me on that. I don't know if y'all hear me on that. I would say that one more time. You can build an empire and come home to a stranger. You can build generational wealth and lose generational love. And now you sitting in this big house, and all you hear is an echo, 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 echo. All you hear is your voice bouncing off each wall in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you made it. What to do? You there. You got this big fancy house. You got all these vehicles in the yard, but you're the only one there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can hear nothing but you. You talking to yourself. You watching TV by yourself. You sleeping alone. You waking up to only you eating breakfast. You see what I'm saying? Like, so all that makes a difference. And then let's talk about ego for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, some men say their purpose comes first, but what they really mean is my validation comes first. You know what I'm saying? That's where the ego sits in at. Let's be honest now. We talk honestly over here. Let's be honest. Is it purpose or is it pride? Is it legacy or is it wanting to prove something to your dad or your mom or your cousins or your sister or your brother, who's somebody that you care about, who never told you they were proud of you? You know what I'm saying? Is it a calling or is it a competition? See, if your purpose is truly God given, legacy given, community impacting, it should make your marriage stronger or, not fragile. But if your purpose is just an ambition with no alignment, it'll eat your relationship alive. It will tear it apart from the inside out. It will literally tear it apart. Now let's flip that real quick. Should a wife ever come before purpose? Some women say, when you marry me, I become your priority. Okay, fair. What to do? Cool. Bing bang, bam, whatever. That's cool. But here's the danger part of that. If a man abandons his purpose to make a woman happy, eventually he might resent her. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna think in the back of his mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to have dreams before I met you, before we started this family. What to do? Before you talked me out of it. You know what I'm saying? And now every argument is like secretly being about the life he couldn't or didn't build because of you. You know what I'm saying? And the resentment, people gotta understand, resentment is quiet. You know what I'm saying? It don't yell, it don't shout, it don't scream. Like it just, you know how sometimes, you know how you get corrosion on your battery of your car? Like, it's really not that noticeable until it get a lot on it. That's kind of like resentment. Like, it slowly builds. Slowly builds. You know what I'm saying? To stop that cop from running. Till it stop that communication from happening. Till it stop you from being happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but see, that's the thing. Like, when we talk about this, when we talk about purpose versus wife, or should a man purpose come before his wife? Like, we gotta talk about a balance. Everybody will saying balance, everybody, but balance is not 50-50 every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, some seasons you require 80-20. Some seasons require a little sacrifice. Some seasons require you to to have patience. You know what I'm saying? Like if a man is building something from the ground up, he in the startup phase. You feel what I'm saying? That's not the same as him grinding like that 15 years into a marriage when things are stable. That's not the same. We're talking about two different things then. You know what I'm saying? Like, context matters. Like, timing matters. Like, communication matters. You know what I'm saying? You can't just hear purpose every time you don't want to go to brunch. You see what I'm saying? Like, but some men say that purpose comes first because they don't even wake up before noon. And just to be honest, like, hey, what to do? Yeah, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why some men say their purpose comes first because, they don't wake up in time. You know what I'm saying? Sir, you know. And some men got to understand your purpose can't be a PlayStation 5. Your purpose is not arguing in YouTube comments. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose is not researching crypto for 7 hours. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to put purpose first, it better look like a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Now, ladies, let me, I like to talk to y'all too. Now, I don't just like to just bash my men. I like to talk to y'all too, ladies. So if you meet a man with drive and ambition and vision and try to pretty much destroy his destiny into convenience, like, that's not partnership. You feel what I'm saying? That's fear. That's fear. At that point, you fear that man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say you want a king and then get mad when he's in the war room. Like, a king gonna be in the war room because he's trying to protect the castle. He's trying to protect the kingdom. That's what he's doing. But at the same time, kings who ignore their queens, they lose their kingdom too. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like history shows that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even gonna go into the biblical part of it. You know what I'm saying? I let somebody else do that, But y'all know, like, uh, and for a lot of men, a man's purpose give him an identity. You know what I'm saying? A wife gonna give him intimacy. If he only has identity, he's accomplished but alone. If he only has intimacy, he's loved, but you lost too. See what I'm saying? The goal is integration. Purpose should inform the marriage. Marriage should refine the purpose. You know what I'm saying? It has to go hand in hand. You got to do one with the other. One can't go without the other. And say we said that man has the purpose and a successful marriage too. They got to be able to go hand in hand. Because if your wife can't speak into your vision, is that really partnership? You know what I'm saying? Or if your purpose can't make room for your wife, is that really leadership? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think about it. I'm a big basketball fan. I love Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people out there remember that 2-4 number 8. You know what I'm saying? But I love Kobe Bryant. Man, heartbroken when he passed away. But if anybody remember Kobe playing ball, he was obsessed with greatness. He really was. He was obsessed with it. He wanted to be the best. He wanted to outdo everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He had the mama mentality. He had the work ethic. It was insane. Man used to be up at 5 in the morning, first one in the gym, and the last one to leave. But later in life, if you watched him, later in life, he publicly talked about, balance, fatherhood, investing in family time. You know what I'm saying? So he went from he played 20 years. You gotta realize he played 20 years, and all you see him involved. He went from somebody who's pretty much put the purpose before his wife, but then he evolved into the wife before the purpose because he focused on his fatherhood and trying to be more balanced and investing time into his family. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the key. That's the key right there. Like a man's purpose might come first in direction, but his wife should never come last. Mm. A man's purpose might come first, but his wife should never come last. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's a difference. Purpose is a mission. When you marry someone, that's a covenant. And covenant don't get demoted for convenience. You understand what I'm saying? Now here's where it gets greasy. Once again, we gotta say, I already know it's greasy gang. You talking greasy now, you know what I'm saying? But here's where it gets greasy. Excuse me. If your purpose requires you to neglect your marriage long term, that is either you chose the wrong woman, you defined your purpose wrong, or you're afraid of the intimacy. That's it. That's all it can mean. It's either one of the three things. Because a healthy marriage should support the mission, not compete with it, but support it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let's be honest, some men hide in their purpose because purpose doesn't change their ego like the wife does. You see what I'm saying? So we hide up in that purpose, hoping that somehow that wife change, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? Your business don't tell you about yourself, but you get a good woman, she will. You get the right woman, she would definitely tell you about yourself. She would definitely tell you what you're doing wrong. She would definitely tell you how she feel about this, how she feel about that. Your career that you so in love with won't confront your emotional immaturity. But that wife will. That wife will. If she feel it, she gonna tell you. She gonna tell you ain't emotionally there yet. She gonna tell you gotta put some work in. So sometimes when men say purpose first, what they really mean is I'd rather be admired than examined. Feel what I'm saying? Huh. And whew, that one stung. But here's the truth. Okay? Before marriage, purpose must come first. Before marriage. Because if a man don't know who he is before he says I do, he'll expect his wife to define him. And that's too much pressure. That's too much pressure for a woman. But after marriage, it's not purpose versus wife. It's purpose through wife. If she's truly aligned, she become a multiplier, not a distraction. If he's truly a mature man at the stage he decides to get married, he become present, not absent. So should a man's purpose come before his wife, here's my answer. A man's purpose should shape how he loves his wife, not how he loves her. It should shape how he loves his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be. Um, sorry, technical difficulties. So if your purpose costs you your marriage, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. Your marriage kills your purpose. You chose wrong, you know. But when it's right, purpose fuels provision. Marriage fuels peace. Peace fuels clarity. And clarity fuels legacy. And now you building something that lasts beyond both of you. That's grown talk. You hear what I'm saying? That's grown talk right there. So when you go to talk about let me see something real quick. Look at something. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, so what we gotta look at is what point or what space we at in our life too, to determine how or what is required of us in that moment. See what I'm saying? Like it's easy to say, I want to fulfill my purpose or I want to do this or I got dreams of doing that. But when you bring a woman into the picture, now you have to make a decision. Or now you got to make sure you have the right woman beside you. Because it can go one or two ways. It can enhance you and push you to follow that dream to see because you want to be because you want to pursue that dream, or that woman could easily drive you out and you not pursue it no more. So you gotta be it gotta be a strong minded in. Then there gotta be a mindset or a vision of understanding. If this ain't going the way I want to go, then I might be with the wrong person or in the wrong situation. You know what I'm saying? Like and you can't let it take too long to where it affects what you already have going on. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's gotta be a quick in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they have to be. So you can go get back to your journey. Get back to your purpose. You feel what I'm saying? So that's about all I wanted for the night, man. I ain't see ain't too many people popped out, so when I do what I do and get on off here. I don't waver. I don't wait. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but just want to chop y'all up, bring y'all that little topic, little information, little context if you want to, content if you want to. So what I need from y'all, I want y'all in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all in the comments. Hey, whether you team purpose or team white first or team alignment, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want y'all to do because I'm telling you right now, the wrong answer will reveal your maturity level real quick. And don't just type, explain it. Let's grow. You feel what I'm saying? And if I stepped on some toes, I'm sorry, but good at the same time. That means you got feet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking ready to get up out of here, so I appreciate y'all tapping in. So and like I always said before I get up out of here, if you got somebody you love, go tell them, go talk to them, go spend time with them. Because what somebody's going through today can very well be you tomorrow. But like I said, hey, if you messing with the content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share the live. Drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be blessed out there. I'll see y'all next episode. Stay building, stay loving, stay balanced. Peace.